Livestream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, we were about to go into the vault to go save Emmerich from the Holy See. But I also forgot to do something because I was so busy about trying to unlock the vault to begin with. I didn't get my Mogpendium. So let's go do that right now. The Mogpendium will prove to be an invaluable resource during the Mythical Treasure Trove, Kupo. Pour over its contents to find the best ways to get your hands on irregular tomestones, then use that knowledge to fill your packs. And once that weight of your tomestones becomes too much to bear, bring them to me and I'll give you all sorts of rare remarkable items. Yay! I got the Mogpendium. Woo! I got all these mini-mog challenges, and I got all these weeklies, but I can't do them yet because they're not unlocked. And I can't do the ultimate ones, so I don't have that one unlocked either. That's a lot of stuff to do. I have 13 right now. So I could do these. It'll give me 10 each. So I get a total of 40. Not 2 shabs. Alright. So, the reset just happened. So, getting into the vault should not be too hard. Hopefully. Should take no more than 5 minutes. Honoring the past. Where do you go to honor the past? The Sea of Clouds. Yeah, Camp Cloud Top. So we're gonna port the Camp Cloud Top while we're waiting, and we're gonna turn this in. Because that'll give me a that'll give me a Aether Current. And I believe it'll give me a Sea of Clouds Aether Current, which will be needed. Hey! That was a fellow member. I need to go this way. Good morning, adventurer. What can I do for you? The battle standard of the Steel Vigil, charred by flame just as I remember, though there is much I wish I could not remember from that day. In the wake of the calamity, we were all but defenseless, and Svara and Safet saw fit to give us no quarter. I should hope to never again see a battle so bloody. He laid down his life for our nation, for the few of us who escaped with our lives, a true leader to the bitter end, and I will always treasure the years spent under him. But I am not worthy of a memento such as this, though she may be reluctant to accept it. Lady Lanyette should be the one to have this. I realize she has her own way to deal with grief, and I suspect that's why she did not attend the ceremony. But in all my years serving House Hallionart, they have never been the sort to simply let go of family. Please, friend, take the battle standard to her. Okie dokie. There's someone to go play cards against over there anyways. I see cards. Cards. I'm always in the mood for new cards. Yay! Oof. Don't get attacked because I'll die. Decided for the meantime, until I get a sizable amount of coin, I'm gonna pretty much hold every last gil that I have on me. It's not like you get penalized for having, when you die, money-wise. Otherwise I'd have lost a lot of money in the game. I die so many times. Yeah, Mariel. Triple Triad. Suppose I can afford the time to play a match or two, even though I'm on watch. I think this one's my best team. They're in order. Okay. I go first. I will not give away my position, but I will... Oh, I'll do that. Oh, I win! Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice win. I like. Can't steal anything. Nope. Do that though. And then I could do that. And I win. I don't mind doing this while I'm waiting for the dungeon to pop. Actually, I probably should turn the mission in first. This will be my last match. Ooh, give me that Nanamo, but they can take it right back. But I've had so much success with this deck before. Oh well, I suppose you can't win them all. Yeah, a lot of the NPCs, they get kind of mean with the decks, because you can't have more than 1/5 and 1/4 at the same time. And the rest have to be at least 3s. Where some of the other people you play against, like the AIs, they could have... I think some of them could have a whole 5 cards or whatever of 5 stars. Hello there, hero. Is there something you need? Yeah, I know that's extremely overpowered and unfair. The battle standard from the Steel Vigil. You are too kind. This is a most unexpected gift. Clodabine was a good man. Is it Clodabine? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Always ready to put his men's needs before his own. They were a family, and they mourned his loss like a family. Though I wish they had not followed Frankel's example. He insisted on a post in Central Kurthis, hoping to avenge him someday, and Clutterbump's men were quick to follow suit. But I refused to dwell on the past, grieving at gatherings year after year. It's not what we would have wanted. Nay, he would have wanted me to live my own life and fulfill my own dreams. Yes, exactly. Don't mourn. Well, keep the memories, I should say. People mourn at their own pace, but keep the memories, but you need to carry on. His passing was a great loss to our house, but such hardships are not unfamiliar to us. Times are hard, but we will move forward. And in time, Ishgard will become the great nation he believed it could be, free of war. Give me that crit. Clipped wings. Hey, it's another one of those. Excuse me, hero. A moment of your time, if I may. I recently received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I'm at a loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with Gallicats? They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article on their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance belies a rather nasty temperament, and if it were simply a matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, is that taking a proper sample requires a delicate touch, a certain finesse that is beyond the capabilities of my men and myself. Because they are so fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you fell, but I have no doubt a man of your talents can procure a wing of immaculate quality. I realize this is a rather personal request, but I would be forever in your debt. Interesting. I don't have any other in this area. Let's go see if we can't spank a Gaelic cat and get over there. Hey, look at that, it popped. I didn't get it the first time. But we got a dungeon to run. Let's do this! Time to progress the story. The vault. It's gonna be a rough one, folks. Nice damage, Groot. I like. Groot's doing really good. I like it. Starting off strong. Stay strong. Getting a good amount of gil too per kill. That's one of the things I wish they didn't fix, quote unquote, with the dungeons. They removed item drops from the enemies, and a lot of the enemies don't drop money. The humanoids just drop some gil. I wish that the blue screen would stop happening. I wish they'd hurry up and toss out a stupid PS5 Pro already so I could go and buy that. Something tells me my PS4 Pro is starting to fail. I mean, my headset's pretty much dead. I have to use my computer headset now. Probably why I sound a bit better. But it's more up to date. Get out of that. Stun. Oh no. He transformed. Eat my crits. I love it. I don't like that. Ah. No, he's knocked out. I will need on those, because those would probably be an upgrade. They are level 57. And all my gear is level 50. I'm gonna pull a little bit further. think they're gonna expect me. Oh no! My broadcast gameplay is weak. Time for me to heal. Stop turning blue on me, screen. God damn it. I really wish that would stop. I really wish that my tech would last longer too. Oh well. Get that chest. Get it. Alrighty. Knock it out. Face of the Hero. That's what you guys are called? Interesting. Beaten. Yeah, this is primo. Primo team. I love this pug. This pug is amazing sauce. Sprint. Run. Double checking to make sure that there aren't any. Making sure there aren't any chests where I'm running. I want to make sure I get all the loot that I can get. Keep them stunned. They're almost all dead. Down for the count. On to Grinnell the Bull.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Man,
I will not yield to you!
You won't yield to me. Willingly. You're not He-Man.
Down with you!
Guess I can go this way and not get hit. Oh, I don't like the look of that.
Down with you!
Making sure he's not punching us. Oh! I don't remember this fight being this way. I wonder if they changed it at all. You had me. Yeah, that's funny. Going this way. Hellenic Priest Clubbuck and the Hellenic Arbiter's Earring. Hey, there's another chest. Get that chest. Sorry, I'm extremely reckless when it comes to y'all haven't gotten the gist of that yet, you will eventually watching my channel. I will chase a lot of stuff down and be like, goodies, and probably die because of it a lot of times. Yay, we did it. Going to the next sport. Okay, so we took down two bosses already. I believe the usual is it's usually three bosses and then it's done. Should be one. There it is. I was about to say there should be one more chest. Eat my crits. Converge on me. Uh-oh. We did it. Now it's on to the last boss. I think there was... yeah, no more chests. Okay. Yay. This mofo. Your helmet looks goofy. Mapping the realm.
Filthy rats!
Go ahead and heal back up. Uh-oh.
Be done with you!
Well.
And now the final cut!
Oh, we gotta kill these. My bad. I was like, avoid at first.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
Hey, I can discuss you all you want. You're going down regardless. Sack of shite.
Sickness must be purged.
Yeah, you must be excised. You are a very, very horrible.
Be done with you!
Break the chain, guys.
Sickness must be purged.
Equilibrium. Y'all can limit break.
Sickness must be purged.
Or not. Dang. Spanked ya. Spank you very much. Yeah. Oh, Alshafon. And Alphino. I will give the healer that. Want to agree on that. Helonic Curus, huh? We'll agree on that too. Hey, looks like I won it. Thank you for the quick run, everyone. Within the half an hour, I did it. Yeah. Let's see where the story takes us now.
Our power! How can this be? Fall back!
The Enterprise? No, that can't be the Enterprise. That's their ship. Because Sid would have landed behind us. I don't think he would have landed ahead. Yep, it is theirs. Hey, they got Emmerich. And he looks like he's been beat to shit.
Father, please!
For a mercy, we were not too late.
That's good. I need a drink.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
This is not going to end well. Yep. Fudge. And a spear. I'm going to get speared.
Look out!
Oh. I remember this part now. Not gonna lie, I hate this part.
Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefon!
Not a fan of this part at all.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Goes to show a lot of characters. It's like a curse. I love characters that apparently get axed. They did it in WoW a lot, and in other games. And I'm just like, sucks. They do it in books too. I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fortemps Manor. So, oh, hallowed halls. Hellenic Priest Codex. We're just gonna return that though. Alright, so we can use that. I'm not using that right now, so we'll get rid of that. That's weaker, so we're gonna get rid of that. That's one more strength, same fight, a lot of crit, lose determination and gain some direct hit. I guess we'll whip it. And that was it. That was rough. It's always rough going through that story, this portion of the story. Ashafon's a steadfast teammate. He was always a good ally. He helped you out, he believed in you, and then he sacks himself. Rough. The others are, please enter, Master Hero.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
See, the thing that gets me about the whole to honor, to sacrifice kind of thing, it would be better to live, because if you sacrifice yourself, I mean, in this case, yeah, he sacrificed himself to protect the warrior light. I can understand that. It's a pivotal moment. But if you're gonna, there's a good sacrifice and then there's bad sacrifice. Because if you don't need to sacrifice yourself, then you're better off surviving so that way you can protect again. Because once you sacrifice yourself and it's done, it's done. You can't do anything anymore. You're spent. But if you could figure out a way, like, to not have to complete that type of sacrifice, then you are able to continue to protect what you want to protect.
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
I don't know if I'm gonna pick a different choice. There's a choice coming up. And I don't know if I'm going to continue the same choice that I usually do, or if I'm going to pick a different one. We'll see when it comes to that point. I need a knee-jerk reaction. I don't know if they changed the storyline, because I could have remembered it was close to that. But I was really emotionally charged when I got to this point for the very first time, and I was pissed. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Hoshfont took us in, a beacon of hope in a world of darkness. That is utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. The sins of antiquity. Aye, we must press on with our mission. Taro, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Samaric, hero. I worry for his well-being. Looks like I'm already about 2 levels into almost 2 levels into the next X pack already. And I'm about to hit 62. Oops, I went in the wrong spot. That's where Tatar is supposed to go to. An audience with the Lord Commander? Yes. Yes, of course. I need a drink. Oh, man.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Convenient echo. I guess this is when he's getting tortured. We're close to it.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all-too-fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well?
But at the same note, you're still perpetuating the lie, so you are also implicit.
Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin.
Yeah.
Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment?
Yeah, but if you had brought it to light, it probably would have changed the course.
Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe.
See, at this rate, if you guys had shown some remorse, Hreisvolgar wouldn't have probably given Nidhogg the eye. And thus Nidhogg wouldn't have been able to perpetuate the war.
Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion.
Exactly.
Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
Oh, come on. Science have been dealing with it all along.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture. Holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls.
Does that sound familiar?
7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
Of course.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La.
That's what, that's why they had Elidibus in them, in La Habrea there.
Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
Oh, sounds like a new area. Azizla. Master Hero, Master Alphino, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop... Bleh. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated, no more. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is the choice. So I have either to be silent, pursuant to the end of the world or I must, or the choice I picked, life or for death. I will have Sir Zephyr's heart for what he did to Harshavan. Oh, I picked this one just because I was so emotionally charged. And I'm going to pick it again! Yes, yes, of course. You two are close, I know. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heaven's Ward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Hero and I will stop them. You won't be doing anything, Alphino, because you don't have the Echo if I remember correctly. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Hero, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Hero, I believe we have much to discuss. You say you want a revolution. Did that give me a title? Of the Silver Fuller. Alrighty. In search of the Soleil. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lanyet informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halionar has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Hero. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Skysteel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Well, she helped us out a little bit. Let's get going. To the manufactory. Over here. I didn't even check and see what level we were on the storyline. I think we're still at 57. Yeah, we're still on 57. Can't wait for it to go 58, because at 58, I think, is when the real meat and potatoes happen. Somewhere around there. There you are, Sid. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Aziz's Law? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. It's a genie. I'll add in reference. From what he told Hero, the Ashians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I could see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. We're gonna go and take a short recess. Then I'm gonna go do a little flavor. Ooh, I got onslaught. Oh, I upgraded onslaught. I learned onslaught, so I can charge people. Pardon me. Into the blue. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you in on. So before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to Kurth's Central Highlands. There's a little bit of world flavor that's been added, I believe. I don't know if it's this early. I hope it's this early, otherwise I'm going to be a little bit of a fool. But I believe it is. Actually, it might not be there now, but we're still going to try for it. Let's go up to here by the Weeping Saint. Go to the cliff. Can't fly any higher. That's as high as I can fly. Okay, it's not here yet. Alright. I kind of figured. Thinking about it, I was like, I think there's still a certain cutscene that's supposed to happen. Oh well. We'll get to it when we get to it. But there's something like, there's a little bit of polish that I find very, very favorable. This makes me go, Yes, let's go to Ishgard. is my... Ooh, White Mage is already at 58. Woo! Well, give my White Mage some gear if they have it. Stop doing it. I don't need earrings. Unless they're crafting earrings. Alright, so that's the only upgrade was the headpiece. We're going to the airship landing. Oh, and I think I figured out why I couldn't play cards all the time. I think that the innkeep over at the Forgotten Knight, Gibralont, I think he's got a time gate. It's like during a certain time of the day he's able to play cards. There you are, Sid. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Pray forgive me my lateness. Tatsuro and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Ryanje and Riel are pursuing promising leads. Come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. You know, considering that we're going to be flying high up in the air, probably pretty fast, and there's no below deck. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Hero. Shall we get going? Yes. Let's do it. Now I get to go to the other part of the Sea of Clouds. Yes. Unfortunately, still being unable to fly, I still cannot collect the items that I wanted to get here from my gathering so I can make more stuff instead of buying it from people.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Alrighty. From here, Camp Cloud Top looks rather far. Be on your guard, Hero. The Vano could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Familiar faces. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Hey, look at that, an Aether Current right there in front of me. Aw, yeah. Well, that is Camp Cloud Top over there. Oh, I thought that was a, oh, gods, look at them. So many isles, so many places to hide. No, you must not lose hope. He's out there, Hero, and we will find him. I don't have lookout, do I, as the thing? Should probably get it. On a chin, pose and overthink those point stretch. Look out, there it is. Add to favorites. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. I'm gonna get attacked by Vanu Vanu in a second, I'm pretty sure. Right, so I'm going back that way, it goes back to the beginning. Yeah, see, there's some enemies up here. Commencing combat for familiar faces. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vano being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops. Ishgardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. We have no choice. With me, hero. Protect the Vanu. Hey, look. Garleans. It's been a while. About to wreck face. The Medicus goes down first. We don't want to deal with healers. Yeah. This number so I can get some AoE damage in.
Thaliak, protect me!
Can you just say Thaliak, protect me? Medicus. Stop doing that. Really wish you'd stop punting me. Death showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lona Vano knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Devourer of Worlds. Lona Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zunda welcomes you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vana Vana knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lona Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. 120 yalms to the north, eh? These guys shouldn't attack me due to the fact that not only am I higher level than them, but also I'm out of level sync with their, whatchamacallit, with their, fate. $84 yalms to the south. Apparently I missed it. Oh. There it is. Gimme, gimme, go! I need all these. I've got 2 now. So I need to get 2 more, and then I've got 4 missions. Hey, you shouldn't be attacking me. Means I got 3 more missions to get, because the Gallicat Wing was one of them. To the northeast. It's probably in the town proper. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. It's in the town proper. Definitely getting this aetherite before the end of this episode. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lonovano throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Oxundu. Far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are. Did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white. He's wounded. Pilot 12. Did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable white. Oh, devourer of worlds. Why must you torment us? Bah, Lonovanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Hey look, another primal. To keep us busy from the main story. First things first, so I don't screw up. Like I did with Western Thanalin's Aetherite. I'm gonna hit this one because I definitely need to make sure that I can teleport between the areas until I can fly. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sono Vano speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. He's got a Loki headdress. Netherlings deliver Lona Vano from claws of steel-shod fiends. Improve nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sono, Chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sono. I am Alphana Levior, and these are my companions, Hero and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like to black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lanovano. Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanovano hear tell of these Netherlings. You do, are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanovano. Aye, aye, winds carry a purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Aziz La. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sono, what exactly is this Aziz La? Beware, Netherlings. Our blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lanovano, for as the stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sono. Madness of Undu buds ill for all Vanu. Might be able to try and push another dungeon before. I think the next thing is a trial. Because as you could tell, Bismarck, who is the giant flying whale, swallowed an island. Unfortunately, the island had the key that we were looking for to get to Aziz La, where the Archbishop went to. And the Garleans are back again. Black and the white. So Aziz La is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite. How we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then we regroup and share our findings anon. Yay. Give me un momento. I want to try and... Oh, there it is right there. I was like, let me go see if I can go grab that aether current that is in this town. Hey, it's right here. There's one way to the northeast. And it's the last one, too. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunu Vali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present itself with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon the sun, Netherlings must greet Kunu Vali with a bow. Where's Kunu Vali at? Zundu sell it. I don't feel like buying anything. Fire. There's Kunu Vali. I must start with a bow. We're gonna add that to favorites because I use that. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunu Vali, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence came the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content as he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides those people to the Cloud Sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the Cloud Sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kunuvali knows no tales like this. I got quite a bit of goodies from that dungeon run. I'm happy that I'll be able to turn those in for Grand Company seals. Get some more ventures. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu skyfishing. Skyfishing? My gods, that's it. Alphino, my boy, I could kiss you. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Hero fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Oh, he won't fail, and if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't trust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all, the more the merrier. Let's all get into danger together. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. Well, you two need to find me some bait. Not just any island mind, I want a mouthful at most. Bolt, chain, and island. Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I suppose we speak with Chief Sono. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Yeah, let's talk about killing a god. To the people that kind of pseudo-worship it. Flying the nest. Netherling's coming is fortuitous as late season rains. Gunuvanu and Gunuvanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. All Vanu as Ogzundu and Ogzundu must undergo rite of passage for respect of others in tribe, otherwise no better than nestling. Brother fails trial 7 times, must try for the 8th time soon. 8 times! No Vanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gales of laughter from others in tribe shame family until day, sun, and sky no longer burns. Gunavanu sees Netherling help others like wind which brings seeds to bloom, and Gunavanu would ask for his help as well. Rite of passage rules very strict, but Gunavanu has a plan. Rules forbid aid from other members of tribe, but say nothing of Netherlings. Help my brother and quell impending storm of derision of our family faces. Brother's name is Gunavanu, and he roosts. Ah, Gunavanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanavanu and seek him out. Or Gunavanu stays nestling forever. Netherling seeks out Gunavano. He is skilled at two things: finding shade for napping and running away when Chief gives work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him. Sleepless and Oxundu. Gunavali cannot escape unending thunderstorm of buzzing bugs and desires sleep more than rain during summer drought. Gunavali has idea to soothe bugs droning, but delirious from exhaustion. Netherling goes in Gunavali's stead. To east lies gurgle grass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wormakampa meat. Netherling brings Gunavali 3 and Storm in Ears recedes to dull drizzle. I'm trying to remember. There was another beast tribe that was kind of... Oh, I think it was the Ixal that was kind of like, with talking. Gunavano never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Gunavano soars like Griffin in his dreams. Konavano did not see him since sunrise. Netherling finds Gunavano easily. Look under every tree and village. Gunavano follows shade as sunset follows sunrise. Say to Gunavano, wake up, and Netherling comes to know true meaning of panic. Which is kind of funny, but also sad at the same time. The Tremontaine is upon us. The white feasts and the Vundu rejoice at his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sono to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Ponente. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sono, on that you have my word. Come here, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. There's 3 designated locations, and then I also need to go and grab a Gaily Cat Wing. I think that might be all of the Aether Currents. No, there's one more, and I can almost guarantee you it's probably the Deep Bismarck. And I'll be able to fly here, yay! Finally. Another zone unlocked. They'll give me what, 4? Yeah, they'll give me my 4th. I got 2 more zones left in this X-Pack. One of them, of course, is Azi's Law. I think that one automatically gives you flight. I don't remember. Hey, look who I found. Gunavano rests eyes, thinks of great offering to Elder Shaman. So much work, so sleepy. Shade not big enough for such great nestling. Gunavano needs a good talking to. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that includes the words wake up to rouse Gunavano. I hate doing this. It gets annoying. It's like you have to be very specific. And you have to like target the person and all this other stuff. Ah, Gunavano wake, yes, he is. Gunavano works hard. Anotherling, no wings, fleshy beak, not Vano, certainly. Anotherling should not sneak up on Vano that slumbers, claws cut sharper than fierce gale. They look like owlbears almost. What? Gunavano's brother sends Netherling to help with rite of passage. Gunavano passes right and is no longer an Essling. Heavens shine on Gunavano this day. Worry of failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. But now with Netherling's help, Gunavano casts off weight and soars higher than any in Noxundu imagines. Sorry, bud. I only went this for the Aether Current. You're not giving me another Aether Current, so I'm adios, amigo. Where's the other one at? Oh, I gotta go all the way over there for Sleepless and Noxundu. Eek. keeping an eye out for A ranks as well. Apparently they're down here. There's my Aether Current. Yes. Yay. Our Guardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've changed to spare every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who'll actually be doing the fighting. Hero, let Wedge know when your party's assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, Hero, are you ready to hunt the white whale? After you then, Hero, all aboard. I'll tell you, this is one of the most annoying trials, is this fight. It took me a little bit to be able to solo it. But we're gonna go in. I'm gonna grab the other mission. We're gonna grab this mission, turn it in, and I'm gonna go and grab the Gaily Cat wing and turn that in. And then we're gonna go and queue for that. Because it might actually pop rather quickly, I don't know. And flight here would be very important before I end this part. Because there's some places you just can't get to without flight here. And a lot of those places are where you get new goodies through gathering. Gurgle grass. I need 3 pieces of gurgle grass. Let's see, another piece over here. And then there's probably, you have to go over there to get the other piece. And part of the reason why it took me a little while to figure out how to solo is due to the fact that there's a certain mechanic that was kind of messing me up a little bit, and I just didn't get it right off the bat. I kept getting the timing wrong, getting to that part. Now I can just completely wax the guy by myself. But back then it was just like, ugh, so aggravating because I wanted to farm it for the goodies. Mounts. I wanted the mounts. I wanted the specialty crafting material so that way I can make other stuff. But yeah, don't have to worry about it now. Unless the group I get kind of goofs, tries to beat their head against the wall. It'd be a little aggravating, but it'll happen. So we get back to town, turn this in, the gurgle grass. It'll go clip a wing that's immaculate, the untorn wing. Turn that in, and then we'll go to Limitless Blue. And that'll give me flight in the Sea of Clouds. And I'll be super happy. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'll be super happy because then I'll have my 4th flying area in Heaven's Ward. Yay! That means when I'm not recording for y'all, I can go ahead and do some farming. Yeah. instead of burning my coin, giving it to other players for mostly gouged prices. There have been some good drops in prices. Well, I shouldn't say goodish. There's a lot of people that just completely deflate the market, and it kind of sucks. That's one of the reasons why I don't use the market board to gain my wealth as much anymore. Sleepless nights make Gunavali's mind maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plants Gunavali seeks? Netherling brings rest at last. Gunavali's troubles become sustenance for Gurglegrash, and Big Wheel of Nature turns without hindrance. Thank you. So we have to do just the other ones. We're gonna go to the other sports. Camp Cloud Tower. Let's go get that Gillicat wing. Turn it in, and then do Limitless Blue. It's gonna be fun. Give me that hell. Oh, actually, is this like was this the quest that flies in the face of the old WoW days? Oh, I got it. Because back in the old WoW days, like vanilla, you had to go collect like gore tusk livers, I think is what it was, or something like that. And you'd kill like hundreds and hundreds of them because the drop rate was kind of borked. And you ended up leveling a bunch of times to the point where you couldn't even get any more XP out of the enemies. And then you were like, just, why won't these things drop? And then they finally drop, and you're like, yay, now I get to move on to the next one. How fair is your search? I realize obtaining an undamaged Gillicat wing is no easy feat. My, what an extraordinary find. I am pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloudkin. Ah, how forgetful of me not to mention it sooner. The sample is meant for Ataloon, the renowned naturalist. She's hard at work on a new article for New Eorzean Geographic and requested a sample be delivered with the utmost haste. You be sure she will hear it was the incomparable hero who made possible her latest work on Cloudkin. Thank you kindly. Alright, and while we're waiting, let's go play more cards. Yeah. Cards, 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 cards. Oops, that was the wrong deck. Oopsies. This is a weaker deck. I might lose now. Why did I pick it? Okay, I won. Hey, I got Count Edmond de Forton. I got one more card to get from it, this person. I take. Yay. And I got both cards. That was quick. I wonder. Do we have any better cards? Okay, so that's down. Pointed down and to the sides. Down and right instead of up and right. He's got down and right covered. Seven 654 for Brent. 6665. Count Edmonte Fortemps has got 2 8s, but they're on the sides. I'm using Ysail. Karibo. Wait, what was that? That was an 8 and a 6. Yeah, I think this is the best I can do muster right now until I get better cards. I mean, I could swap out what's his face? Urion J for someone else. There was someone else that had it. For Karibo. But he's got a 4 instead of a 3. And plus I need, if it's Ascension, it helps out even better because that'll make them stronger. Descension would screw us, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'll be really happy when I get this dungeon done. Time to go back to grid because there is a I gotta go turn in for my retainers. There we go. And I might go to I might go to Gold Saucer and dick around there for a little bit. We'll see. I don't know yet. What happened? Okay. That was weird. That one cut out for a long, long time. And that kind of pissed me off a little bit. I hope that didn't break my my vidya. Like civilized men and women, Twidatter, judgment bolts and lightning, and a bad bladder. Seeking solace. Can I apply for promotion? Okay. I gotta talk with my guild right fast on Discord, so I'm just gonna stand here for a few seconds. Sorry about that. just had to let them know because there's an event that's going to be re-upping again, and it is the Final Fantasy 15 crossover event where you can get a 4-person mount called the Regalia, the nice sleek black car from 15 as a mount, and you could also get Noctis's armor, like as a glam. You can get his hairstyle for the esthetician, and there's like 5 or 6 different whatchamacallit, orchestrion roles. What we got for the... Got Antelopes, Doughhorn, Titania Barding, Modern Legend, Snowflake. There's a lot of stuff you can get. Legendary Camoe Flute, a Rose Lanner, MGP Platinum cards. I probably wouldn't buy any of these things. Little not too much stuff, but I could do the Mogpendium stuff a little bit, get some stuff. Come on, let's do this. I want to get this dungeon done. Be really nice to get to in a row. Alright, time to go play in Limsa, or not Limsa. Time to go play in Gold Saucer for a little bit. Alrighty, I think we still have a mini cact pot. We can take pot 10. Yep, let's do this. Alright, what we got? Well, that's gonna be a bit of a pickle. Could have been over 1,000 if I went down on the metal. Dang. Fails all around. Alrighty then. Pardon me, my throat's a little ragged. Alright, time to cuff Kerf a little bit. That was close to brutal. Wow, I'm off. I used to hit brutal like all the time. I think they changed it. It feels like sometimes it goes fast and other times it doesn't. Yay, another one of those robo messengers. Alright. I guess this is the next gate coming over here. I guess not. Never mind. I came for this. Oh, Gator's Earrings of Casting. Gold spectacles, huh? And a manor counter. Only sells for 10,000. Well, those will get turned in. Turn these in, and we're gonna descent this. Cut stone. Alright, what else to do? Now we can go back to the house. Still not a fan of that. I'm in the goblet, but I don't want to waste money just relocating to another medium. Oh, hey, how's it going? Didn't even know you were watching. Yeah, I'm basically just waiting right now for I'm waiting for Limitless Blue hard mode to pop. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit quicker since it's only just about 2 hours after reset, but at least I got through the vault. That's done. Alright, let's go play around with the house. Tried voting for another mansion for the guild. It's Bismarck hard mode. I'm probably not considering it's the trial. I'm the only one apparently in queue for it right now. Oh well. It's all right. I can eventually get to it. If I'd gotten this unlocked like literally if I'd unlocked it right at reset, I probably would have popped in immediately, but almost done with the Heavens Ward. Pretty soon we'll be unlocking Stormblood. Oh hey, there it goes. Never mind. Look at that pop. I'm gonna go sit by. I can't even get the chance to sit by my fire while I'm waiting. Yeah, right. Time to tank it. Alright, let's do this. I really need to remember to reset my stupid, I guess you can't pop it on the first go around. It has to deal the damage. That's lame. See, as you can see on the right side, the structural integrity of the island is down to 80 now. Gotta make sure every time Bismarck smacks into the island, it loses like 20 integrity. You gotta be careful. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a few trash pulls, and then you gotta pop this to keep him from actually hitting the island. Well, actually it does damage still. I'm surprised. And then you pop these guys, and they fire into him. And then you're gonna go over here, and he's gonna slam into the side. And the only way to damage him is you actually have to hop on his back. And then you smack at this to expose him. And then he's gonna get angry, and then it becomes a race. So it's basically going through a bunch of going through a few more of the. Oh wow, the other tank died. How did the other tank die? I guess they jumped off on accident instead of onto the back of them. We have to pull them at least once more with the dragon killers, and then we can take them out. Otherwise, it's all she wrote. Because we're not going to have the generator soon. We're going to destroy it. So that means it's a DPS race. Oh, there's Bismarck. The thing that was messing me up from being able to solo this is that if the little, you'll see these little blue circles that are popping up on the ground, like we're over here. If it lands on the dragon killers before you actually fire them off, they get reset. And then Bismarck kept destroying my island before I could get to it because they kept resetting, so I could set both of them off by myself. But I figured it out, so it's not as hard as it used to be. Plus, I'm dealing a lot more damage with my main, so it goes down faster. Refreshing. And it's at this point where we're gonna lose the generator. Yeah, we lost the generator, so now we're down to 54 integrity. We gotta be careful. We can take 2 more hits, and the 3rd hit we wipe. So is he gonna electrify us, or is he gonna push us with wind? Alright, so someone's gotta pull the other dragon killer. As soon as the spear pops out, it's loaded and ready. Dragon killers are ready. Fire. Now, if DPS is good enough, we shouldn't have to worry about another wave of this. So as it slams, hop on, commit. Eat my crits. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, throw that limit break in for good measure. Game. Yes. Good job, everyone. Bismarck is Dunyan Rings. And everyone left. Hey, look at that. 2 more commendations to add to my list. I lost track of how many commendations I've gotten. Though the rewards for it is kind of lackluster. The 3,000 one especially. Just a fat chocobo mount with a... Hey, look, it's an Alagon tombstone, looks like. The fat chocobo chick with like a Pope hat. No, the integrity is the that's the gimmick for that fight for both hard and extreme. It's just usually if you can out damage them, you don't have to worry about it too much. Hey, 2/3 of the way done resetting my blessing of light. Boom. Looks like I got wind back.
Warrior, light, beloved. Eidolon, all made. Darkness, light to none, known. Hark. Receiver, blessing, small.
Yeah, right. Me too. I'm still finding things out myself. And I can't wait until Dawn Trail and I can get the extra layer of dyeing down for my gear. I hope it helps out with the layering kind of thing. Still want to be able... Uh-oh. Who are you?
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Yeah, back to the Alagons. Oh no, I'm being energy crucified.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
This is like the second game I know of where the actual hero is the one that paves the way for the villain to progress. The other one being Ocarina of Time. Thornton's another one I like to smack around whenever I feel like blowing off steam by myself. Just unsync it and just completely tool.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
With the sanctimonious prick. And of course, since we're tugging the island along, we can't do anything. You know what? I should have ran and fired one of the dragon killers at him. That would have been awesome if you could have just been like, hey, let's just go ahead and pop his balloon. Pretty sure he wouldn't have been able to float. This is one of my least favorite zones in the game. It's kind of gross looking in a way, and also it's a pain in the ass to traverse. Ocarina of Time was a good game. I liked it. I actually have it on my Switch because I have my premium service with Nintendo. God, the premium service for Nintendo is so much better than friggin' Sony's PSN premium. Oh, so happy for that. It's well worth the money spent with how many games I got for free. Well, for the fee. Like, you know. It's not a revolving library. That's the main thing that pisses me off about Sony, is their library isn't static. It's fluid. It changes. I like to be able, when I pay for a service, to access the library. Not just be like, oh, when does this game leave? Forgive me, Hero. Had I known that what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Yay, I could fly in the sea of clouds now. A difference of opinion. And hey, look, you get a Sid pet, too. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanavana's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundo, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let's go and inform Chief Sono of our victory. Said, and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Oh, cool. They're going to automatically walk me back to the place. I'll take it.
Wait, something is amiss.
Was it the Zundu? Nope, it's the Garleans. Hey! Oh man, this guy is awesome. I remember him now.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Regula Van Hydrus. He's one of my favorite Garleans. His weapon's amazing too. He has a frigging great sword rifle.
And there I was expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Why does everyone's crowns have to look so goofy?
Just as Huaya observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. 'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the Icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Was it Sid? I think it's Sid. Was it?
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Ah, Lucia.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
That's the new Agrius. Yep.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
And we never see each other again. That'd be hilarious.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
I just told you. Icon slavery. You wouldn't have to worry about subjugating people if you could just take their gods and bind them to your will and use them to fight the very people. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Verissos Galvus in the flesh. I assumed the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Oh, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sano of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. You know, no mention of the fact that Lucia just came dropping in on an Imperial friggin' weapon. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Yeah, right? Doesn't that look familiar? We fought it in the, what was it, Castor Meridianum? Where are we going? I gotta go back over there again? Lame. Wait, I can fly now. Yes! Oh, nice. I don't play Fortnite, unfortunately. I was kind of miffed on how it turned out. I'm probably about to log off anyways, because I usually only run for 2 hours, and I'm already 11 minutes over. I was just trying to finish this and get to a good stopping point. Thank the 12 you're alive, hero. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphino. One of the 7 hells happened out there. First the Archbishop turns up with an Ashian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next, the Keeper of the 7th Bloody Gate? I love that. A procession of bastards. I'd like to keep that one. No one's so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sono sends his warmest regards, hero. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. Since they have no more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least, had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Oxundu would already had been leveled. Plainly, Varys is only interested in reaching Aziz's Law. Well, of course, because you got to chase someone else to the prize. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? Yeah, let's go to Aziz's Law now. Hey, there's my pet. Yeah, I'm miffed at Fortnite mainly for the fact that when I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna have like a story mode. I guess it might have a story mode because I never really bought the game. I only played the free version, and I only had the multiplayer from what I remembered. And from the little bit of the multiplayer that I played, I wasn't a fan of how the gameplay goes. One good turn. Because I'm not big on just the multiplayer shoot 'em ups and stuff like that, or like just multiplayer battle royales. I like actual story substance. PvP should be a side note to me. There should be actually some story to a game. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Aziz's Law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see. Still haven't mentioned why you have the armor. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna figure it out.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Oh, we have another Garlean in our midst.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich.
I kind of would like her hairstyle. Unfortunately, it's not unlockable right now, to my knowledge.
'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
Yeah, right, considering, I crushed her under heel.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
She makes Magitech armor sing, but I don't think I've ever seen her
Once we
pilot
break through
one
those
ever
clouds,
again.
we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Aziz's lair should be.
Hold on, everyone!
Now, wouldn't it be perfect if it's the fact that it's called a key that you would actually need it to enter Aziz's lair? Because usually keys unlock stuff. It's a good thing we know how to pop Alagon barriers. Now we're in this polluted, nasty, floating area.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that Alagon? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
Man, the ship's getting wrecked.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
Yeah, because we don't have
She
the
won't hold,
friggin' key.
Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Alagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
It's like I said, we needed a key to get in safely. Another complication. And we'd barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our skyfishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. Can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Oh, duh. Faith that drives us. Does this give me a title? Imperial Nuisance. Nice. Alright, so I've way over time. I'm gonna have to leave this here. Thank y'all for watching part 62 of my live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. If y'all liked it in the future, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber to keep up with my content. And comment down below to tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay, though no story spoilers, please. And I will see you in the next video. Catch y'all then. Later.